G'day, it's Rob from Cut Price Skips in Canberra again. Look, what I wanted to do today is just give you a few pointers about how to dismantle one of these cupboards safely. This is basically something that probably looks like it's about 20-30 years old, and I know a lot of our clients have this type of item sitting around their house. When they get a skip, it's probably the first thing they want to get rid of. But anyway, you don't want to just pick this thing up, two guys on one side, take it over and pop it in your bin. It's just going to take up way too much room, when all it really is basically just a flat pack of timber, in a particular shape at the moment. So, okay, so what we've got here is your sort of standard size cupboard that might have gone into an old house that didn't have any built-in robes. So it's just got some shelving in there, bits and pieces around this on one side. So if you just come around the back, I'll give you an idea as to why this thing is the shape that it is and why it's as strong as it is. It's not solid there, but it's pretty solid. It's pretty old. But the whole reason this thing stands up the way it does and doesn't fall over when you muck around with it is this back panel. Now, this back panel is basically called a brace. This brace really keeps the integrity of the shape of the cupboard and any cupboard for example. So in the brace there are many pins, tiny little nails that all go all the way around the side, and there's another piece down the middle there that's all nailed onto. Once this brace comes off, this thing will no longer exist. So that's all that's holding it together right now. So come back around the front and I'll show you how you do these, the dismantle of these things safely, and it's going to be pretty straightforward for you. So first of all, a pair of gloves. Take out anything that's sitting around in the cupboard, like there's a jar here and saw a couple in here before, so get rid of anything that's going to be dangerous. Place them to the side separately. Then anything that's sort of sitting inside the cupboard that you want out, just wind that down and out of the way. Don't want to come out at the moment, they're going to stay there. Now these doors, they've all got hinges on them obviously. They're all tiny little hinges, but they're not made to be stressed. So if we stress this door, these hinges will give and it'll come straight off, okay? So we just press it down, just falls straight off, just put it down nice and neatly. And we'll do the same thing on the other side of this one. And we've got another door here that's, again, doesn't want to go all the way around, so we'll just pop it off, okay? You want to just try and keep things really controlled. If you're bashing and smashing things around, they're likely to pop back off and hit you in the face and so on, so you just want to be safe. Here there's a little rail that's sitting across the top as well. Just take that out. And then as you can see, all these little shelves will just pop out now as well. Okay, so now we've got all the front off. So this is the front side of that brace we were talking about before. So you just want to grab yourself a small hammer. This one's a little sort of 4-pounder, but all you need to do is just start tapping along the back of that brace, not in the middle because it's not nailed there and you're just going to split the piece open, just around the edges where it's nailed in. And if you just come around, I'll just get this back side going as well, so just come around the other side. Now as you can see, that brace is now, we've popped all those little nails that are holding that up at the top and the side. Take that out now. Again, everything's nicely controlled. There's no parts flying anywhere, there's no nails flying anywhere. It's all very very simple. And so all of a sudden, this is starting to look a lot more wobbly now that it doesn't have the brace at the back. As you can see, just that tiny little bit of movement. Now the centre piece is starting to fall apart. It all just walks away again. Just nice and slow, nice and neatly on the floor. And all we're basically left with here is the frame. As you can see, there's a great deal left to it there. This little piece up the top here, that's still acting like a brace, so it's keeping a little bit of the stability in the shape still, but with a little bit of convincing, it's basically just going to fall to pieces. Again, those last few pieces, just get a nice little pile. And that's basically it. So that's going to take up, 1/5 of the room in a 3-metre skip, instead of half the size of that skip as it stood there with a lot of air in it. And we've basically got it back to flat pack status. Bits and pieces, one piece at a time, lay it down nice and neatly in the skip, all on each other, so you're stacking it up nicely. You're not going to waste any room that way, and that's basically it. The really important thing is to remember, use a hammer. Don't go punching these things because you can pop a nail through your knuckles. Always wear gloves. For the purpose of this, I'm not wearing sunnies because I want you to see me, but safety glasses is a good idea as well. And when you're putting these things away, just do it one piece at a time. You won't have anything flying back, hitting at you, hitting the kids or anything like that. So, hope you found that helpful. Thanks very much.